A Topic Time with Harrison Young. We are rolling right through September, and I have another in-person guest. She came all the way down from Sturbridge, Massachusetts, I believe.
Yes.
Lindy Loops. She's originally from Brockton, where I still reside, and she's gonna be interviewed by me, of course, and she's gonna play some beautiful music with her guitar and ukulele. Play some then, and about halfway through the show. But before we get to her, got to read these incredible underwriters. Got some new ones, and then we have an awesome show as usual. So we have a new one. We have Panopticon Imaging Incorporated in Rockland. They're new. We have Jeffrey's Horse and Hounds, quality use tax, saddles, equipment, show clothing, essentials, and gifts for the horse, hound, and human. Right down the road in Carver, here, right on Route 58. We have Tom Auto in Middleborough. We have Pell's Driving School in Middleborough setting up classes for December. You better check the website for that. We have Mimi's Cuban Cafe in Rockland. We have Curtis Car Care in Middleborough. Thank you, Adam. We have Rockland Auto and Truck in Rockland. They're a new one. We have New England Floorscapes in Middleborough. We have Carver Jewels Incorporated, Ronald Dow and Lyle Delano Goldsmiths right here in the building in Carver. We have Gourmet Garden Chinese Sushi Lounge in Hingham. Great to have them back. We have Hairway to Heaven, the family hair salon in Norwell, and we have good old Dave's Automotive right up the road on Route 58 in Hanson. And I want to thank you guys very much. And now, officially, Lindy Loops. That's what you go by.
Lindy Loops, yep.
Okay. Is that a nickname? Is that a?
My dad named me Lindy Loops. He always called me that. So.
Okay. And we're going to talk a little bit about, if you grew up in Brockton. I'm curious. You probably may have been in high school with me.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm 2 years
younger.
2 years younger.
Yeah, you graduated in 1979?
80.
Oh, you're 3 years younger.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So we were in school.
Yeah, that's right. We were talking about that on the phone. I asked you if you knew Tom Samaras because he's one of my underwriters.
I don't know that there's so many people at that.
Oh, I know. And so he's one of the co-owners of Palace Driving School. But well, tell me about yourself growing up. What did you aspire to? And let's talk about your move out to Sturbridge, and then ultimately we'll get you. We'll hear you perform. But let's start with that.
I always wanted to do music. I always knew that. It was difficult to talk my parents into it because they didn't know that I knew what I wanted to do. Because you're a little kid. It's like, oh, you don't know what you want to do. But it never left.
Okay.
It never left. And I just started playing guitar not until I was 17.
Wow.
Junior year of high school.
Okay.
They finally kind of said, hey, she's serious about this. So.
Oh, well, did you start taking lessons, or did you pick it up yourself and self-teach yourself, or what?
Back then, my boyfriend was in a band, so he taught me some chords, and his band used to practice, and I used to practice on another.
Your boyfriend was in a band? Maybe I know him. Who is it?
You probably know Stonehenge.
Well, I know the name, but Stonehenge is the tavern up on 138.
It was a big. That
was your boyfriend's name?
The band, yeah, Stonehenge.
Oh, you're talking about the band Stonehenge?
Name, yeah.
Okay, but all right. Well, I thought your boyfriend's name was Stonehenge.
No, his name is Randy. Was Randy? Well, it still is Randy. He's my first boyfriend, my first love. It was his band.
Randy what? Maybe I know. What was he, a Brockton High student?
Randy Jenkins, yeah.
No, I didn't know him. Same class as you?
Yep.
Oh,
year younger.
Yeah. Oh, he's younger.
I like him younger. Yeah.
Oh, you like the? Okay, that's fine. Whatever works. Yeah, my brother was a year younger than you too.
Okay.
I don't think you know him. He said Evan Young. I don't think you know him. Did you?
Not by name. Maybe face. I don't know.
Well, he was a weightlifter. He was kind of a rugged kid at school, just the opposite of me when I was there. And he still is. Now he's turning 61 next week.
Yep.
All right. So when you started taking lessons at 17, and were you in that band as well?
No. I was a photographer. I'm a photographer. Yeah.
Okay. You took pictures of the band.
Yep.
All right. Well, is that what you do by profession?
Well, yeah, sort of, kind of. It's right now I'm retired. I'm actually retired,
okay.
But I did photography for bands and stuff.
How many years did you do that for?
Since I was about 17,
Until how old? I mean, how many years?
I pretty much never stopped. I just did it all along. It wasn't a full-time job.
Oh, was it? Okay. Well, did you mix music in as work?
Oh God, yes. Yeah. I took pictures of bands. So.
I see what you mean. You took pictures of music. Yeah. Did you get any like real heavy metal rock bands? Or?
Oh, I've got great pictures of Bruce Springsteen. I can give them to you, and you can post them on your website.
No, it's fine. But
they're awesome. You
get paid for these pictures?
No,
It was your hobby, but the fact that you got close enough to them was
Would you remember the Providence Civic Center?
Of course.
It's called something different now. I used to smuggle my camera in. I was really good at hiding the big lens. I had it in my...
Really?
I could smuggle my camera in. And back then, you didn't have to stay in your seat. You could
you could do like the mosh pit thing.
Oh, I would get all the way up to the front. I got unbelievable pictures. I got pictures of Yes, pictures of Styx, pictures of Bruce Springsteen, which was my favorite.
Oh yeah,
Bob
okay.
Seger, everybody.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All at the Civic Center or anywhere else?
No, I did the Civic Center. Boston Gardens was harder to sneak in. They were a little bit trickier.
What was that?
Boston Gardens, that's what it was.
Oh, Boston Gardens.
It was much harder to sneak a camera in there, but I got great pictures of Kiss
Okay.
at a record signing in Worcester, Massachusetts, which is where I live now.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. I mean, these were award-winning
You
pictures.
think with all these pictures you were getting, you could make a living doing that?
Yeah, but I never wanted to do anything for a living except play.
Oh, okay,
And
I
I
see.
did, and I traveled.
You did,
everywhere, so,
okay.
yeah, I needed
Oh,
it.
wow, okay. But, I mean, couldn't you have gotten in trouble if they caught you with what you're not supposed to
Oh
do?
yeah, I got kicked out I got kicked out of Van Halen.
Yeah, but couldn't you have been arrested?
They confiscate the camera,
Okay,
and they say you can get it after the show. They go to kick you out. So I had my camera, and I'm thinking they're going to steal my film. So I went to take the film out to expose the film, so they
Okay.
couldn't steal my pictures. Well, they didn't like that, and they grabbed me. Two big guys grabbed me.
Wow.
They threw me out. They threw me out of the building.
that was the
in
Van Halen
dark.
show?
This was Van Halen.
Okay.
They threw me out of the building, all by myself in
Yeah.
the winter, and it was really hard to get my camera back after that. But
Is this at the Civic Center
yeah,
too?
this is the
Was this your last show there that you did this stuff?
No, I still did it.
Okay.
You just got to get a little bit more tricky next time.
Yeah, but how'd you get in? I mean, they didn't remember you the next time? I mean, obviously you've been in quite a few shows.
Thousands and thousands of people go. They're not going to remember me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess and plus security, well, you're talking like, what is it, back in the 70s?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
So it was a good experience, but I was afraid when I was in the alley by myself.
Were you ever a groupie for any bands?
Yes and no. I was my boyfriend's band traveled.
Well, that's what I was thinking, because you were, all right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, did you ever have children, get married and all that?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay, well, that's good. That's good. I mean, I guess that, did you incorporate your family in the mischief as well?
I didn't get married till I was much later in life, and I had my daughter when I was 36.
Okay.
So it wasn't mischief. It's all fun.
No, I'm not
It's
saying
all
it's
good.
not fun. I'm just saying,
My daughter's a singer.
anytime you get thrown out of something, that's mischief, but you're causing trouble. Well, in terms of like writing, you write your own music,
Oh
right?
yeah, I've been writing since I was 17.
Yeah, I'll say you started writing your own stuff then. Okay.
I love writing.
Okay, so how much time a week do you devote to it now?
Oh, every day.
Every day.
Every night before bed, I'm on the bed with my guitar. Every
Okay.
night, I'm always writing.
Okay,
I just started writing with so I'd like to this a band called Root Road.
okay,
They're from Nashville,
Okay.
Murfreesboro,
wow,
and I found them on Facebook.
Yep.
And their music, you need to get them as guests. Their music is so poppy and so fun. It's like a combination of James Brown and it's like a combination.
like
of
kind of like
all-
rock and country, sorta?
Yeah, and it's pop and it's catchy and it's fun and
Okay.
so I've been writing with
So these are guys from Nashville, you say, right? Do you happen to know Caden Gordon, you know who he is?
I don't think so.
Okay, the reason I'm asking is because he's a rep. He's a young guy, he's only 19, and he represents all these country and western acts.
At 19?
At 19, he's been doing it since it's like 14. It's unbelievable. He lives up in Winchendon, Mass, which is, that's like, that's like northern central Massachusetts, borders New Hampshire. And I did a Zoom interview with him a few months ago at the Eastern location.
And he gets these
He
gigs.
gets me a lot of, they've gone to Nashville for festivals, for events, for award ceremonies. There's a thing called ISSA, I don't know what that stands for, but it's got to do with, it's a ceremony that he just went to. I think they did it in Atlanta over the summer. And there was this girl named Bailey Perry who lives in Australia came all the way over here to do it. I guess he represents her too. So there's no distance far enough away for him not to be able to represent someone.
Awfully young to have all
I know.
all those connections.
Exactly, to be able to represent someone. So I'm thinking maybe he might represent the people you're talking about in Nashville.
They're unsigned, they're trying to make it, they're really good, they've got albums and stuff.
Well, how did you find them?
Facebook.
Okay.
How you found me, everything's on
Exactly,
Facebook.
Facebook, exactly.
Facebook is-
So have you collaborated with them?
Yeah, just last night I started with, it's just a two-piece band, it's a duo, which is really
Two
interesting.
guys?
Guitar and percussion, yeah.
Okay, and
And they're brothers.
Okay, awesome. And what are their names?
Nathaniel and Jonathan Geiks, I don't know if I said their last name right, but the name of the band is Root Road.
Ruth, like the story of Ruth from the Bible?
No, Root, like R-O-O-T, like.
Oh, Ruth, like Root Canal.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
Root Canal, Root Road.
Oh,
But you
okay.
gotta get them as guests.
Yeah, no, I'd love to get him as guest. Maybe we will. Well, if you get contact with him, we'll get him on either here or by Zoom. But definitely.
I think Zoom, since there are in Tennessee, probably Zoom would work better.
It probably. Well, are they in Nashville now? Oh,
Yeah.
what did you do last night? You collaborated with them on Zoom?
No, over the phone. I know that.
Oh, you just talked to them?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. All right. Did you ever perform with them?
No, I haven't met them yet in person.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah, maybe they know Caden. I don't know. All right. Well, as far as your own performances, where do you? I mean, I take it you get a lot of gigs that are you go to places and you perform at a lot of bars and
I don't
clubs?
perform now. I just do it in my backyard. Just
Really?
myself, yep.
Well, have you ever, what about before, have you ever, like,
Well, when
how far have you gone with it? Have you gotten a deal with it, any
When I
record
was
company, or?
19, so
Yeah.
right after high school, I got a gig as a bass player in an all-girl band called Lipstick. We were from New England. It was
Okay.
a really big band.
Yeah.
And we toured, we backed up Aerosmith. It was a big year, 1982.
Yeah, yeah.
Big year for me.
A big year for me too. I actually had a girlfriend in 1982. Okay, no, but that's, and I turned vegetarian too.
In 1982, we had a
1982.
girlfriend and you were a vegetarian.
Yeah.
That is a big year.
It is, no question about it. Okay, well, what about what's happened with them now? This is 42 years later.
Oh, we were.
I mean, you keep in touch with them? Are they still
Oh,
with
yeah,
us?
keep in touch with them. We were trying to do a reunion because the light man on the road had passed away, but we just couldn't get it together.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of hard when you're older. You don't really want to get up on stage with your spandex pants.
Okay, well, guess what? We're halfway through the show, and
Okay.
Lindy's going to perform a couple of songs. I'm going to sit back and listen and praise her afterwards, and we'll continue the interview. So go ahead.
All right.
Name the songs and perform them, and then we'll talk about them afterwards.
All right, you got it.
Thanks.
This song is called I Lost You. Can you help me find it? It seems so long ago I misplaced it. It was under my cap on graduation day when I tossed it in the air on the very last day in May. Can you take me back there? I want to feel it and hold it near. It's a place without uncertainty or doubt. It's where our dreams begin and where they break out. Oh, my sweet confidence, why did you leave me? When did my courage fail? What are you trying to teach me? Wish I could pinpoint just when you went away. Reclaim the day I lost you. I lost you. Life throws many curveballs, standing at the plate when the ump calls. 3 strikes, you're out. Didn't even swing. Afraid I'd missed the ball, so I safely lost everything. Oh, my sweet confidence, why did you leave me? When did my courage fail? What are you trying to teach me? Wish I could pinpoint just when you went away. Reclaim the day I lost you. I lost you. I lost you. I'll win you back. I will win you back. Yeah, my sweet confidence, why did you leave me? When did my courage fail? What are you trying to teach me? Wish I could pinpoint just when you went away. Reclaim the day I lost you. I lost you. I lost you. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, where'd you go? Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you
was awesome. Are you gonna play something with that ukulele?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's why I figured you brought both.
I brought two. All right. Let's see what song this is going to play. This song I wrote not too long ago. This is one of my newer songs.
Okay. What's the name of the title?
I have to think because I'm racking my brain. Because I got that song in my head.
Well, sing the song first, and maybe it'll come to you. I always take a tiptoe to the tulips when I see one of these. Tiny Tim.
It's called Small Kind Gestures.
Got it.
I found someone who believes in me I used to be. When the good outweighed the bad, and dreams were all we had. I found someone who loves me. Be here today with hard lessons learned and scars that burn. Living day to day. Now we're coloring faded rainbows, learning to let go, finding reason and rhyme. One kind gesture at a time. We're rebuilding broken bridges, patching things with pretty stitches, finding reason and rhyme. One kind gesture at a time. Small kind gestures make the world go round and round and round. Small kind gestures. Look at all we found, coloring faded rainbows, learning to let go, finding reason and rhyme. One small gesture at a time. We're rebuilding broken bridges, patching things with pretty stitches, finding reason and rhyme. One small gesture at a time. Small kind gestures make the world go round.
That was beautiful. Okay. All right. I'm curious. What is Fender? Is that a music store? It's on your shirt. Established
And,
19...
oh, come on, you know Fender guitar?
Freddie Fender?
Well, that could be, but Fender guitar, Stratocaster, because you do music shows, you must know.
I do, but I played the piano for 7 years as a kid, but I never heard... What is Fender? You gotta
Fender is a big name of electric guitars.
Oh, okay.
And basses, and yeah, from back in the 80s. I had Fenders back in the 80s.
Well, according to that, it started in 1948.
Well, yeah, I didn't start till the 80s.
Right, I
But yeah,
understand.
Fenders, oh yeah. You've seen 1,000 Fender guitars, and you
Well,
know,
probably have.
you
I
know
don't
them
know.
when you see them.
I don't know my
I
guitar.
thought it was a trick question.
I didn't even know what a capo was until I had my first musical guest in 2011.
Okay, all right.
So,
Okay, that explains.
yeah, so
That explains.
Yeah, right. Well, those were lovely. You sort of have a folksy, like, kind of like
Yes.
Joan Baez style.
From the 70s, thank you for saying that.
But even before that,
Yeah.
well, I remember seeing her in 1969 perform at Harvard. She just come out of.
Oh, I can't believe you saw her.
Oh, Joan Baez, and she's still alive and
Oh,
performing now. She's like,
yeah, that's what I listened to when I started playing.
yeah, she's amazing. And you definitely emulate her well.
Oh, thank you very much.
She, yeah, I mean, when we were talking about Woodstock a little while ago, I didn't go to Woodstock, but I actually saw Joan Baez perform at Woodstock. I mean, not at Woodstock, at Harvard Stadium 3 days later after it ended on Wednesday, August 20th, 1969. I went with my family and 2 other ones.
Wow.
And so, I mean...
Historic. Yeah.
It is. It totally is a story. No one had cell phones for pics in those days, so we don't have any of those pics. But I remember it was a beautiful, late summer night, and we're all outside at the Harvard Stadium and enjoying the show.
I'm very envious of this. I'm very envious of that.
Well, yeah, I mean, but you got all those pictures from all those
That's true.
iconic, musicians. I never got anything like that. So I'm envious too. Well, tell me, why did you move out to Western Mass?
Well, we moved to Nashville. Me and my husband, we eloped on the way to Nashville.
Oh, you did? Oh, you lived out there for a while?
Yep. And then we came back to because my family's from Brockton, so we kind of came back to Brockton.
Okay.
And then when I knew when I had a child that I didn't want to live in Brockton, I didn't want the school system.
Oh, I understand.
So we moved out to Southbridge, Massachusetts. The prices were good. It's a nice. Sturbridge is a nice place.
I know it is.
Next door. So
I've been there. They have a historical village.
Yeah.
We went there in 1972 during a late, early November hiatus from school.
Okay, yeah, because they even have field trips for the school. You go there and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty spot.
So it's a nice. The prices were right. It was far enough away from Brockton. I'm not a city girl anymore.
Okay, well, I'm still living in Brockton, and I'm happy. I'm happy where I live. I'll probably always live in Brockton. I'm still on the west side.
Yeah.
The school, they just. The Brockton High School, they just did I don't know if you saw it on Facebook, but they had a bunch of the administrators. I graduated in 1977, and we had one of our girls who's, we have a collaborative group on Facebook of people that graduated that year.
Yeah.
And one of them just shared a video that was made with the Rocky song, and showed a bunch of the administrators, the everyone at I don't think anyone that works at Brockton High School was even born when we were there. The principal looks about 40, and the administrators. Well, thank you. And the administrators are probably, pretty young too. Well, you've done a wonderful job, and I hope you had fun with me.
I did have fun. It was a nice drive up here. It was really nice. When I saw Kevin Queen on here, I'm like, I've got to get on that show. And he helped
Kevin
me out.
Queen, yeah, we had him on here a couple of years ago.
I love Kevin. He's my man.
You perform with him?
Well, he actually wrote a play, and I'm going to be...
Oh, that's right, because he lives in Worcester too.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've played a lot of the same shows and stuff. Yeah, he's my guy.
Later on in 2022, I get podcast profiled by these guys in New York, and Kevin, little bits from the show with Kevin we did here were on it.
Yeah.
They took bits from different shows of mine. I got a lot of new followers from that. I got like 12,000 new followers from that podcast profile.
Yeah, Kevin does a lot. He acts, he does music. He's very popular.
Oh, he is. He's very good. Yeah.
Good guy.
Really good guy. All right. Well, we're in the final 5 minutes. That's what Jason was just indicating with the sign. So what I want you to do in the remaining time is give a few shouts out to people that are going to see the show, and then we'll wrap it up.
Let's do that. Root Road, my new favorite band.
Okay.
My husband and my daughter, Martin and Ariel Vajak. Oh my God, Kevin Queen. Hi, Kevin.
How you doing, brother?
Now I'm on the spot. It's all about me.
You don't have to get everybody. Just they know you appreciate them.
Oh, everybody in the Worcester music scene. I love the Worcester music scene. Very supportive community. It's just awesome.
Tan Man, the rapper?
Yeah, of course I know Tan Man. I did a lot of shows with him.
He came here too and did a show.
Oh, he's great.
You know Jade? Jade Anders Stoned.
I don't know. Eaton Draw, who I co-write with, a lot of these people. I started with the rap community in Worcester.
Right.
I was blown away by them. Yeah, and they welcomed me.
He came here and worked with Wilco's back 2 years in the winter of 2022.
Oh yeah.
They came here and did a show with me.
Oh, Tan Man's cool.
Yeah, they got distance. Like they traveled this long way like you did.
He's got his show, yeah.
I know he's pretty big out there. Well, all right, you did a wonderful job. Now, if you had a good time with me, like you said, anyone you think might be a great guest on my show?
Yeah, I hook you up with a lot of people. They'd be thrilled to be on here. Probably remote because they're all...
Whatever, but you got my number, so give it to anybody.
Awesome, great.
So before we wrap the show up, I want to know, is there anything coming up on the horizon that you want to mention that you might have overlooked? Any plans for work or,
No, I just take it one day at a time.
Okay.
And I write every day, every night.
Keep writing, okay. All right.
Going to Nashville for a little trip to write and be with some of
Oh,
my
when are you
friends.
going to Nashville?
I don't know yet, because I haven't told my husband yet. He's in Poland right now, so when he comes back...
Poland?
Yeah,
What's-
he's from Poland, and
Oh.
he visits his family. So when he comes back, I'll be making plans to go to write in person and just to hang out with
How
him.
lucky it was for me that you didn't go with him
Yeah.
to visit his family. I mean, instead,
It's a
otherwise you
little bit
wouldn't.
too dangerous to travel, and I don't want
Yeah.
to be on a plane with in a plane.
We've actually done shows to Europe before, not from here. Here we did a show to Australia and to the Philippines.
Oh, that's cool.
But from the eastern location, we did 2 shows to Europe. We did 2 shows to Europe. We did
Wow.
one to Athens, Greece, and the other one was to
No
Berlin.
technical difficulties?
No,
You did?
they came out
So
perfect.
you're worldwide then?
Depends on, yeah, Australia was easy. We could cut a hole in the floor for that show I did, and the woman I had on my show could have been right on the other side.
Wow.
That was 2 years, that was in 2021.
That's very interesting.
Oh, yeah, well, plenty of Zoom shows, plenty of locations. We tried one to Liberia once, that didn't really take, in West Africa. Some parts of the world are a
What
little
about
tight.
Ghana? Could you get into Ghana, do you think?
I wouldn't want to try West Africa, I'm not gonna
Okay,
try
great.
Africa again, but what, you got someone over there?
Yeah. God. I am Barry Gunda, somebody I met in a ukulele community, and he got together with me, and we got together with a ukulele community.
Oh, okay.
He raised a lot of money and sent 40 ukuleles over so he could teach the kids how to play.
Well, I don't know if it's not, maybe we could, I mean, it depends what the Wi-Fi is, I suppose we could
Let's
try
check
it.
it out, because I was able to communicate with him.
All right, well, maybe
Oh,
we
that
will.
would
We
be-
couldn't get the other guy was on Facebook, but we couldn't even get his inbox online, so I had to literally do the interview on phone, and it was expensive.
All right, we'll see what happens. And then
All right.
Ukelandia is in Nashville, Tennessee. Are they in Nashville? Ukelandia.
Well, anyone you got, you give the mic,
Okay,
you
all right.
don't have to tell me. All right, we're gonna wrap the show. All right, folks, we're gonna have another great episode of Topic Time is behind us. We're moving on and rolling out. Just gotta get my CD going here.